What's the buzz? This is Zeta Beetle, and welcome back to Megaman X YOLO Run. Unfortunately, I am running out of mavericks that I can take down Buster only, so I think I'm about to go after the one left that I have not tried it with. That's right, Spark Mandrill, baby! I'm gonna be perfectly honest here, I am taking a risk by going after him this early because I haven't taken on Storm Eagle yet, and one of the things that leaves as a loose end are those sparks that I just landed on. The gunvolts here are a constant presence regardless, so you better not think that taking down Storm Eagle is going to get rid of them. They're here to stay. Anyway, now I'm gonna be heading up through the hardest of the sparks to avoid, and I miraculously did so. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the fire wave now, because this next part is going to be a little bit tricky without it. I mean, I've never really died here without it, but it just makes this part so much easier. Alright. And I'm going to go through this part with the rolling shield, because it's the only part, it's the only weapon that makes this part manageable. Yeesh! That was Thunder Slimer. Probably the cheapest mini-boss in the game, and you'll see why in the outtakes. I hate it! But, it's done now, and I'm happy. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this part of the stage, using the fire wave, because it makes it a heck of a lot easier. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad part of the stage, it's not really even tedious. The fire wave just makes it so much quicker, especially with these mega tortoises. So here's an extra for you, in case this is an outtake. This heart tank here, you can technically grab it if you dash like that, but I'm not going to, because I'm not at those rounds yet. And I hope I never get to them, because that would be that would feel kind of awful. Anyway, let's go ahead and take this guy down and move on. Okay. So this is the home stretch of the stage, and the main part where the Hotarians are an actual threat. Well, the only part to where the Hotarians were an actual threat, but, details. Anyway, I believe I have made it back to, Spark Mandrill again. And, I am not in the weakness rounds for him yet. I've only just got into, Dash Boots rounds. So, let's go ahead and dash our way in there, shall we? Alright. And here he is. This is one of the coolest intros in the entire game, because the room cuts to black, and he makes his lights go on and off before he starts the battle. If you hit him with the charge shot when he dash punches you, you can knock him back. Of course, you may have already seen that, but, details. Yeah, like that. Am I about to do it? Yeah! Got him with a dash boot run! Oh, that feels so good. true, he's not one of the harder bosses, but it still felt good. Alright, well, I think I'm about to see how much time I've got left, and then, if enough time persists, I believe I'm going to be, taking, a shot at one last Maverick Buster only. And I know I said that before, but, I realized that, there is one that I haven't done that way yet. Alright, so I've made it to the 13 and 32 second mark, 13 minute and 32 second mark. So I believe we are going on to Boomer Kuwanger stage next. Alright, so this stage is mostly vertical. There are a lot of vertical sections here. I think there's only one true horizontal section in the whole stage. And you might notice that I have dash boots on right now, and in the outtakes you're going to notice that I won't. That's because I tried to take this stage on first, but it ended up being a bit harder than I thought it would be. So, yeah. What I just took out was a dodge blaster. This is a Hoganmer. You saw this in Flame Mammoth stage. I believe it was called Factory. I don't remember what these are called, but like I said before, I'm kind of like Pink Kitty Rose. I don't really care that much about official names. Whoa. Okay. Ow. Okay, I've made it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of you now. Alright. So, like I've said in the Spark Mandrill stage, these are Mega Tortoises. These big boys, they fire off bombs attached to parachutes. So they're kind of easy to avoid, but if you don't know the trick, it can be a little tricky. Like just a teensy bit. This elevator here is full of jammingers and spikes. The spikes on the wall, I don't know if they instantly kill you, but those spikes in the middle definitely do. And these spikes don't even hurt you at all. Alright. So, let's move on to the Shelf Blasters and the Ladder Yatters. So, this thing is a Shelf Blaster, in my opinion. In my dictionary. The Shelf Blasters, I think they might actually be slide cannons, but still, I like to call them Shelf Blasters because they come out on these shelves. They slide out and they shoot. Ladder Yatters, on the other hand, they go up and down the ladder. That's it. I've never gotten an outtake from these guys, and I don't plan to start. The slide cannons, I don't think I've gotten any out of them either. But it's kind of looking bleak right now for me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go up this ladder. Right there. Alright. Go up here. Is there another slide cannon here? Oh, by the way, there are only two methods that you can get that heart tank, and one of those is very, very tricky to pull off. Apparently you can use the charged shotgun ice in order to get it, but the timing is tight. And I do mean tight with a capital T. We've got turn cannons, I think they're called. That have those platforms. These particular turn cannons can be pretty threatening, but overall, they're not that threatening. Okay, so I got that dodge blaster down, this turn cannon down. Alright, and one last turn cannon before the boss. And I've made it to the okay, you know what, screw it. I've made it to the dash boot round for Boomer Kuwanger. So I'm going to really take advantage of him, because he deserves it. He is a very spastic boss. He has multiple attacks. He'll dash into you, he'll throw those boomerangs at you, and if he catches you, he will deadlift you right into the ceiling. Ow. Okay. So... oh gosh. Okay. Okay, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out, Boomer. Okay. Whoa! Okay. I've almost got him. Whoa. First try dash boots, baby! Wow! There we go. The long nightmare is over. I have finally got the boomerang cutter. This is Sting Chameleon's weakness, and it's very comical to hit him with it. There's also a little bit of an Easter egg for when you hit Flame Mammoth and Launch Octopus with it, which I will show you in the extras later since I've got it now. But it is time to save. Boom! Save complete! Woohoo! I don't think I have any more time left, so let's go ahead and get to the outtakes and extras. So if I can keep doing that throughout this whole fight, I should be able to beat him. Ow. Of course, then again, oh my gosh, he just jumped right after me. Wow. I don't even know how close that was. Way. No way. I wasn't even using the dash. I think I'd have to look back over the footage, but I don't think I was using the dash at all. I am not going to get an outtake. Oh my gosh, that was surprisingly easy. The Thunder Slimer. Despite what I thought before, this thing is a lot easier than I expected. Especially considering that it has full power. You're gonna prove me wrong, aren't you? Yes, you are. And the trapping slime. Oh gosh. Okay. Chill. Go away. No, don't drop. Ooh. Okay. Okay. No! I don't even know how close that was. I don't know if it was a luck fluke or if I had done a killer strategy that I ended up winning with. But I took Thunder Slimer down on my second try without using the dash boots. Oh, this thing, it's kind of interesting because either through luck fluke or a better strategy that I've been employing so far, I've been able to beat him on my second try. And as you might be able to tell, I am on my wow, I guess you didn't, I guess you weren't. I believe I'm at the boss shutters. I don't know. Should I be confident about this? I don't know if I should, because, I kind of, analyzed the level and the boss differently. So, ow. Okay. Yeah. I probably should have expected that. Like you would have to, get yourself hit. You would have to be trying to get yourself hit, is what I'm trying to say. This is Thunder Slimer, who is pretty accurate regardless of, what you do. Okay. Case in point. And, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm right next to, Smart Mandrill, but I have no chance, no confidence that I'm going to be able to beat him this time. I would need a perfect run, just like with Flame Mammoth. Guess how well that, worked out, with Flame Mammoth. And since yup, that's what I thought. It was, cheap and, very disgusting. Although, I guess, it is in the name, isn't it? Okay. Ow. I will kill you in this, I will kill you. I don't mean it's easy. Oh, no. It is cheap. And I mean cheap with all caps. It's at full power on top of that. So, I'm having to, deal with, the lightning bolts that I normally don't. Case in point. But, what I'm not in the clear for is this beast of a mini-boss, Thunder Slimer. This thing is very annoying, and, you can probably see why. If you can't, well, allow me to, explain. This thing is cheap. Case in point. Not only that, but you're going to be, looking forward to, So, this is Thunder Slimer. This guy, can wreck your, day, because, he is very cheap, and I tried using probably the worst weapon against him. On Buster only. It's very, very, very unlikely, though, because I am, analyzing him differently. Whoa! I did not know you could do that! Okay. Whoa! Okay! You learn something new every day! Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm keeping that one. He, goes along here, and he hits the ground like that. If you, charge shot him while he's dash punching you, then you will, knock him back. I don't know if you have to be, fully charged in order to do that, but, oh gosh. So, we have made it to the boss. Yay! And you know who that boss is. So, let's give a warm welcome once again to Spark Mandrill. Sparky here has multiple moves that he can use to ruin your day. His dash punch, if you charge shot him, you can interrupt that with a charge shot. And whoa, okay, that was very interesting. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Okay. Ow. That was very bad. But at least I got much closer. Spark Mandrill. Alright, here we go. And... fight! So, Spark Mandrill has many attacks. I don't even know... wow. Right here in the power plant stage. So basically what you do here is, you cut an angle here, and grab this sub-tank. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? If one of you could please drop your... Alright. Alright, let's get... Ow! Okay. Ow. Quit. Ah! Okay, that's an outtake. Move or get destroyed. Ah, you pest. Okay. Ah! Okay. Wow, what a cheap shot. There's no way. There's no way. Okay. He's going to give me an outtake. No! Whoa. Nope, yep. As soon as he grabbed me with that deadlift, it was over. So now, we are in the next vertical segment. The second one in a row in this one. So, this doesn't bode well when it comes to, this doesn't bode well when it, like I said, suicide here because, I did not, start talking. Okay. Another, vertical segment. Although this time, you don't, wall jump, or you die. You see those, spikes on the wall there? And you see the spike that I just, hit to, kill myself? Make him my penultimate, maverick, but, for this... Okay. Haha, yeah. Very funny. Far to mid-range in this battle. Or else, you're going to pay for it like that. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! He is spastic. And now we are in the elevator of death. Basically, every part of this elevator, including the enemies that come after you, have spikes on them. And that spike kills you. Onwards. These guys can be a threat, but their threat level is very conditional. But that one was a threat nonetheless. back and forth in order to take him out. But if you can figure out the trick and lead their shots like this, then you have a chance of beating him. And not doing that. Okay, so Boomerang Kuwanger. Boomerang Kuwanger has like 2 attacks. Unless you count the teleporting, which is a 3rd one. Or blah blah blah. Ah! I didn't like that round anyway. You will get shot at by those blue things. So there are more traps than enemies, really. Ow. Okay. Stop. Oh my gosh. So we are going into the elevator of death. This too has ended some runs. And if you believe that all you have to do is chase in point, parachutes, whatever you want to say. But now we have entered the elevator of death at full health. Not that it matters, because if you get hit by those spikes in the middle, or by the spikes on the walls, you will die instantly. Case in point. If he catches you, you will be subject to a 4th attack. Not that you'll be able to see that. Well, not in the main runs anyway, because this is an outtake. Alright, so here's an extra for you. Like I said before, there's only one of 2 methods to get this heart tank. Get it? There we go. We got it. Oh boy. Spark Mandrill. Yikes. I know I said this with Flame Mammoth too, but this is absolutely the hardest level thus far, and you're gonna have to get used to that because the difficulty is going to keep ramping up. In this level though, there is one of 2 enemies that really gave me the most trouble. Everything else was pretty well smooth sailing. The enemy that hands down gave me the most outtakes in this level was Thunder Slimer, with a staggering 11. Thunder Slimer itself gets a 4 out of 10. The very first one, the very first stage to do so. Now for Spark Mandrill. He has a lot of attacks that you can get hit by, and some attacks you can punish, like his dash punch. When you charge shot him when he uses his dash punch, he will recoil and it'll cancel him out of it. But that's not enough to keep him from being a threat, because he has a lot of the same moves that Flame Mammoth has, and then he has Electric Spark, which when he punches the ground with it, it'll send sparks across the room, and those sparks can be very difficult to avoid, especially Buster Only. For these reasons, I give a Spark Mandrill a 3 out of 10. Yes, I got 7 outtakes out of this guy. It took me 8 tries to put down this monkey. And he is absolutely worth a 3 out of 10. So, combined, the level and Spark Mandrill, or I guess I should say Thunder Slimer and Spark Mandrill, would get a very high 3 out of 10. Like, we're talking about 3.5 out of 10. So, yeah. That's basically all you have to know about this one. Boomer Kuwanger is next. Boomer Kuwanger's stage was a bit harder to judge, it was a bit trickier to judge because I tried to do this first before getting the dash boots, because I thought that it was possible to do Boomer Kuwanger first. What I didn't realize is how difficult both the stage and boss could be. Boomer Kuwanger was definitely up there in difficulty. Not to the point where he is a really high score out of 10, because trust me when I say he's still pretty low. Both him and his stage get a 3 out of 10. Yes, a 3 out of 10. His stage got 10 outtakes, one less than Spark Mandrill's, which is why it stays below a 4 out of 10. Boomer Kuwanger got 6 outtakes. Well, actually, no. He got 5 outtakes, and I took him down on my 6th try. So, honestly, I would say it is a 3 out of 10 or a very, 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 very high 2 out of 10. Like, we're saying like 2.9 out of 10. So, averaging between the two, I would say that it's easy to say that this level and boss get a 3 out of 10 total. Boomer Kuwanger, his teleportation can cause issues, his deadlift is deadly, and he can hit you with a boomerang cutter if you're not ready. His stage is actually surprisingly difficult in places, like the Elevator of Death. If you hit one of those spikes, you will die. Guaranteed. And it doesn't help matters that jammingers are in the same place. So, aside from what it looked like when I was doing it in the Elevator of Death, those jammingers can make you recoil and stop dead in your tracks right under a spike. And if you run out of your invincibility frames, you will die. If you get caught under that spike. So, in the next episode, I do believe that I'm going to be officially starting the dash boot runs. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Until then, adios, amigos.